Abolish the Federal Reserve banking system. Ben Bernanke is a puppet of the global elite. If you want some proof, people, go to the FBI's website. Look at the wanted poster for Osama bin Laden. 9/11 is not. Enough evidence to go to Iraq. But not enough to put his name on a wanted poster for 9/11. You would buy the educational system. You would buy the manufacturing. You would keep the people asleep and feeble. It's time to wake up. The Federal Reserve banking system is to blame for our current meltdown. It's your future we're talking about, because we are not slaves to the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve banking system is to blame for the current meltdown. We will never stop. We will never end. Thomas Jefferson didn't stand.
Yeah, our thing is over.
End the Fed! End the Fed! End the Fed!
You got a time limit? We have a book right here. And
the Federal Reserve banking system is to blame for this very economic meltdown. They caused it. And the money's been transferred to the elite corrupt banksters. I'm not your slave, Federal Reserve. I'm not your slave, New World Order. I'm on to you, you corrupt criminals. For this very economic mess we're in now. It's by design to enslave us. Wake up, sheep people. Get your head out of the sand, sheep people. Learn the truth. I'm not your slave, Federal Reserve. I'm not your slave, New World Order. The Federal Reserve system.
Hi, 911 was an inside job.
You don't even know it.
Down with
That's the power. And the Fed. And the Federal Reserve. They're corrupt, elite criminals. Not your slave. We are 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 not your slave. Economic crisis. We are James, North Carolina, and I am not your slave, Federal Reserve. You corrupt bunch of criminals.
where's he headed?
I don't know. You come.
David Icke.
9/11 was an inside.
911 was an inside job. Oh my God, they ruined my biggest city. That's where I'm from. I don't appreciate it.
From the Bronx?
Yeah,
You don't know who's for it. The money went to the bankers, and they're keeping it.
But anyway, we need change. We need to change to get rid of what's going on.
What do you think about the Federal Reserve System?
Oh, beyond wordless. It absolutely needs to be abolished.
Down money.
We're glad to see you out here today.
Stay in the light. And I want to give Alex Jones a big old pot roast dinner.
That's the New World Order. And the Fed. No, it's locked on. Huh? You got tape? You need the key? The Federal Reserve banking system is to blame for the current debacle. They have caused the meltdown. Problem, reaction, solution. The Federal Reserve is to blame for and the Fed, and the Fed, and the Fed, and the Fed, and the Fed. Is there some time when y'all were planning on the thing? I'm not your slave! 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 I'm not your slave!
That's because Fabian's not there. Where's Fabian? Fabian! Watch out, everybody! What's that?
They said they didn't want to really.
Oh, really?
Over here.
I'll take a picture of me with the other side. So you're on the video. My 911. I don't care what they say. Who told you that?
I just use it to basically keep up with
I don't know. It's probably going to be a little more complicated.
Rotate around and get the bank of America.
Bring it in, guys.
AT&T's not bad.
What do you think, guys? We have
Go to a knee in front. Take a knee in front.
Alright, the limo driver has to take it up here. 2020. Behind, right by the limo, and everybody standing behind the limo.
Feels like
Right.
it's like you're kind of singled out. It's like they'll give you $1 million to still like nope, I'm staying right
Say
here.
you're from like, I'll just go ahead and take this and you can go away.
Yeah. Here, how about you give me that money and then you go where
They want to
And the Fed! And the Fed! And the Fed! And the Fed! And the Fed!